my gosh, guys. Look, I know that we all have to say that episode 11 of Magical Girl Raising Project has got to be, again, one of the intense and saddest moments we've ever had. I mean, guys, just think about it. Just think about it, guys. You know how last week, we all wanted Cranberry to die, and that we all, and then I said alliances need to be formed, and alliances are going to be broken down. That's what they did in episode 11. Now, I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys. We weren't even like 5 minutes into it, and yet two people died. So let me just backtrack this up. Let me just erase everything and just show you what transpired. So basically, we don't know much about Cranberry. We don't know much about her, but they kind of showed everything that happened. Where she was the last magical girl left standing in this terrifying boss battle, which honestly we understand where episode 1 was with all the blood and all the magical girls down. We actually know why Cranberry defeated that demon, and now she's master. Now we know why Cranberry was so OP and why she was more badass than anything. But I gotta give the credit to one particular magical girl who really shut Swim down. And Cranberry, I gotta say, Tama, whatever, she, the dog girl, magic girl that just make holes. Damn, by putting a hole in by Cranberry's stomach, she exploded. Yeah, and that's typical. That's just like, that's badass. Now I know. Now I gotta take her seriously, guys. Let's all take her seriously. Just because she's a dog and make holes, that don't mean she just make holes out of anywhere. She make holes out of anywhere in your gut. So she just like, so if you guys stumble upon a dog magical girl and just literally put a hole in your stomach or your freaking head and explode, that is broken. But oh my gosh, now you think Cranberry's gone now. Let's give credit. We all thought Cranberry's gone. I mean, Cranberry's dead. Woo, we're good. We don't have to worry about it. Oh no. Okay, I give you this. Cranberry's dead. But we just lost another magic girl that wasn't even important to us. That didn't even want to make an alliance with Ruler in the first place. That didn't even want to help Swim. It was Tama, the dog magical girl. She literally just got her head chopped off. Like, what the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Come on. We know nothing about her. Well, some of it did. They just showed her, but I'm gonna get to that. So basically, she found out that Swim was actually a little girl. Okay. We found out that she's a little girl. But then, soon as she transformed back to Swim, she literally cut off her neck. And cut off her head. And I'm like, what did she do? She didn't do nothing. I was in deep shock. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Swim needs to die this time. It's one thing to lose. It's one thing to kill a person that we all love, guys, like Hargar or Alice. But killing your own comrade, backstabbing him, what the fuck? Dude, I can't even understand just how fucking mad I am. But with the dog girl, we actually understand who she really was. Apparently, an older sister, have no talents whatsoever. Of course, lack of studying, lack of everything. Even her mom's mad at her because of her grades low. But to see her little brothers and sisters getting more achievements than her, and her grandmother died, I felt bad for her, being left out, not showing her abilities towards her mom and dad. But she didn't do nothing. All she wanted to do was become a magical girl and help out, have some fun. But then Ruler, on the other hand, turned her into like a little slave doll. Now, with Swim though, can I say that I blame Ruler and Numarine for this? I blame those two for her. Like, really, I blame those two. Because think about it, guys. Numarine I'm sorry, Swim Swim wants to be a princess. So she followed Ruler. Now, what made her become following Ruler orders? Numerin, that dream girl, the dream magic girl. So you gotta blame her. I think we all feel that we should blame those two for what Swim Swim really is. You know, just really blame them. Just blame them for that. I mean, I do get credit. Numerin's a nice magic girl, but if she would have known who she really was and how she came to wishing, none of this would have happened, would it? Now, as we get further to it, we talk about when I say about alliances form, Ripple and Snow White meeting. I thought they were gonna be an alliance, like those two need to stick together and fight against Swim Swim. But here come Pawn saying, "Oh, if you want to meet her, there's I can tell you the weakness is light and sound." So I'm like, "Oh no." And Ripple, she's more badass now. She doesn't even care if she's a murderer. She doesn't even care. Even if it's everything for top speed's sake, she will do what she can for revenge. And that's tough. But that's the way it is. Now I gotta say, like I said, 5 minutes into this, we lost 2 magical girls already. Cranberry, which I'm happy she died. But the dog magic girl, she doesn't even need to die. But in the competition, though, we're losing so much. And if you think about it, everybody that encounters Swim Swim dies. So, Swim Swim, Snow White, Ripple. This is going to be a triple threat match, 2-on-1, or just 1-on-1. I don't think Snow White is going to do anything. I mean, next week, we don't know what the outcome is. Maybe Snow White could even help out Ripple. Or maybe Snow White could easily kill those two. I don't know. You think Snow White is nice? You think every magic girl is nice? But deep down, I feel like there's evil vibe between them. And Swim Swim, look, Swim Swim, I don't care if you're a little girl, you're gonna die. Because you have no right killing some great magical girls. Even if they were nice. Even if they were evil. I don't care. You don't do that to your friends. You don't backstab them, and this is what you're gonna get. So Swim Swim and Ripple are gonna meet at the dam, and everything is gonna be an intense match. One will die, one will stay alive. Either way, it was great. So, episode 11 was great. It was so in depth with it. Even though we lost 2 magical girls now, it was really like a little set down motion going on. But next week, episode 12, will be the match that everyone want to see. Swim Swim versus Ripple. Will Snow White interfere? Will Swim Swim beat Ripple? Will Ripple beat Swim Swim? Either way, it's up to next week's episode to see. But oh my gosh, we just lost somebody so important that we didn't even care. But what you gonna do? So next week, episode 12, will be the match that everybody wanted to see.